use this to reach certain collectibles.
Well.
There we go. So hello, welcome to my playthrough of Mercenaries Playground of Destruction. I hope that you guys are enjoying this. If you are, do drop a like. Let's continue from where we left off here. Let's do the South Korean missions now.
Alright, here's the man. Got me Kusong, kept me in the game. Let's talk Turkey. The Chinese have taken Pyongyang Airport. Now that pisses me off for a whole mess of reasons, but before I do anything about it, I need someone to go in and extract a member of my staff they're holding for questioning. Guy's got a head full of intel, and the last thing I need is the Chinese sweating it out of him. A lot of people want a slice of the DPRK's pie. Well, they gotta get in line.
DPRK, by the way, means Democratic People's Republic of Korea. It's North Korea's full name. They don't call themselves North Korea. South Korean supply drop.
This guy Buford sounds like a real character.
That's not the word that I would have used, but...
Suppressed SMG. Okay. Chinese vehicle right here.
The agent is being held in one of the hangars at Pyongyang Airport. Bring him back safely.
Pyongyang Airport. Okay, it's the capital's airport. The Chinese are holding the South Korean agent at the Pyongyang Airport, but I don't have intel on his exact location. You need to scout around. The South Koreans are providing a captured Chinese vehicle that you can use to sneak onto the airport. But should you need a replacement, you can procure one into the field. Locate the South Korean agent, bring the agent back to South Korean HQ. Contract value 55,000. Okay. So basically, the Chinese and the South Koreans have kind of like a Cold War going on between each other, but eventually this boils down into full-scale war, and they start fighting each other. Okay, we can probably just go north. You can see a lot of places that have been devastated heavily by the war as well on the map. Okay, this is the airport. And Pyongyang Airport, this is a real airport. It is the airport of the capital of North Korea. And the airport is actually very creepy because it's pretty empty. Not a lot of people are at the airport for obvious reasons because North Koreans are not allowed to leave the country. So the airport is only really used for tourists and only used for government officials. That's about it. And yes, for people wondering, people do go on holidays to North Korea. As ridiculous that sounds, people do explore the country. They're only really allowed to go to the capital, and they're constantly followed around by a tour guide, which works for the government. Some gates only open for vehicle-specific factions, some don't open for humans. Okay. Okay, so it was very smart that you're trespassing on faction territory. Be careful, no attack on sight. It was very smart of the Chinese to take over Pyongyang Airport. That gives them a lot of airspace and place to resupply. And the guy is always in here. I'm pretty sure he's always in here.
Hey, you, over here. Thanks for finding me. Let's get out of here.
Okay, bring the agent back to the South Koreans.
Okay, disguised as Chinese. Yeah, he's always back here. I'm pretty sure he's always in the same spot.
They saw you. That's not good. Buford doesn't want anyone to know who's liberating his spies.
I'm pretty sure they detect you regardless, and you don't really get a bonus for you don't really get a bonus for finding the for.
You can't let the Chinese follow you back to Kaesong. Lose them.
Oh yeah, here come the Chinese. Okay. So you're gonna do a lot of things against the different factions that you're working for, and sometimes they can find out some of the stuff that you've done. And they get pissed at you, really pissed. Great, come on, come on. Crap. They have a roadblock. Okay, I can go around this way, probably. Damn. Really gotten away. Another one almost hit there. Okay, here we go. Got him back.
Perfect. That was a tricky job, well handled. Buford should be impressed.
55,000, nice. Love the soundtrack. Okay, let's do another one here.
다시 돌아와서 일을 찾는 거군. 어? 성함은 병대련시입니다. 그의 계획서가 여기 있습니다. 보고 싶으시다면.
병, 아니 난 그가 누구인지 알아. 잘 알아.
만약이라도 원하신다 할까 봐서요.
All right, here's the man. Got me Kusong, kept me in the game. Let's talk turkey. Lee Choy runs his rackets out of Incheon, a city I got my eyes on. Unfortunately, it's pretty obvious to everyone involved that we're planning on moving in, and Choy is getting ready to hightail it out of there. You get your ass in there, bag him for yourself before he splits. And any of Song's men you happen to annihilate on the way in just makes my job easier.
If any of my viewers, if any of you guys speak Korean in the comments section, if you guys could please translate that, I would really appreciate it.
Ain't you got a heart?
South Korean supply drop, okay. Stealth bomber attack,
Boy,
nice.
these North Korean generals really are a sweet group of guys.
I think they've got character, zest, panache, lust for life, just like me.
Just get Lee Choy, alright?
So this South Korean intelligence suggests that the King of Clubs plans to smuggle some warheads out of the Incheon airfield. Destroy those missiles and we might be able to smoke out the King too. Contract terms and conditions. Destroy Incheon missile launcher, verify the King of Clubs. Bounty value 125,000 alive, 62,500 dead. So the King of Clubs. This is the guy that we're going after. Lee Choy is solely responsible for the slavery trade operating in North Korea, trafficking in human lives, primarily young women, but also infants sold to parents in wealthy foreign countries. Choy is considered one of the most powerful men in Division 39, as well as one of the most reprehensible. Ugh. Slave trader, human trafficker, absolute scum. Now, about this, North Korea does engage in human trafficking. They do kidnap people. A lot of people that have gotten kidnapped have actually been from Japan. There's actually been a lot of cases of Japanese people that have gotten kidnapped and have been taken to North Korea. And the people primarily responsible for the kidnapping are Room 39, also known as Division 39 in North Korean Mafia. There was actually this case of this girl, this North Korean military officer, and she actually defected to South Korea. And what happened was she went on South Korean TV and she was talking about how bad North Korea was and how happy she was that she left to get to South Korea. Now the thing about this is that if you are just like a regular, civilian that just like escapes from North Korea to like South Korea, or just flees out of the country, they're probably not going to be looking for you. But if you're some higher person, especially like an officer in the military or some government official, you have to be on the lookout that they're going to assassinate you or they're going to kidnap you. And that's happened before. Kim Jong-un's half-brother even got assassinated. I think it was in either Indonesia or Malaysia. He was like in a Southeast Asian airport and he got poisoned. So he got assassinated in the airport itself by North Korean agents. There was actually a woman who was actually tricked on killing him. So she got tricked and she was told to put this wipe on this guy's face. It was like some kind of joke, but the wipe was infected with some kind of deadly poison and they weren't able to treat him and he died. And so it's unknown why Kim Jong-un wanted his half-brother dead, but the fact that he traveled around the world and he didn't have a good relationship with his brother, that's probably the reason. Now, about the woman that I was talking about, the military officer. So about her, is that I don't remember her rank. She was like a captain or a lieutenant, but she defected to South Korea, and she was on South Korean TV, constantly on South Korean TV. I think she even had her own show where she talked about bad stuff going on in North Korea. Now, the North Korean government obviously saw this show, and they were really pissed off about this. Now, one day, out of nowhere, what happened is she just disappeared. Nobody knows where she was. The police checked her house. All her clothes were there, her car was there, everything was there. Like, so all of her valuables, personal belongings were there. It just made no sense. And then like a few weeks later, she appeared on North Korean TV and she was like condemning the South Korean government, and she was saying that she returned to South Korea, and the reason that she went to South Korea, she returned to North Korea. The reason that she went to South Korea was because she was greedy and she wanted money. And she said that the South Koreans just use people, and they use people to make North Korea look bad and all this other stuff. And so they have her there. Now, she claims on North Korean TV that she went back to North Korea on her own, but if you watch the video, there's clear signs that she's being intimidated, that she's being scared when she speaks in that video. So it's a pretty creepy and disturbing video. And for people wondering, the North Korean government can't kill her. They can't. They're just going to keep her imprisoned in North Korea. The reason they can't kill her is because if they kill her, the South Korean government is going to be like, where is she? Show her evidence that she's alive. And so the North Korean government are going to constantly keep showing her on TV and saying, oh, look, she's happy she returned to North Korea voluntarily, but she's being basically coerced into what she's saying. So North Korea does engage in a lot of human trafficking. It does happen.
Your SNS signal's being jammed.
There we go. Okay, destroy these, missiles.
You destroyed one of the missiles. It looks like Choy has already fueled them up, so he might be able to set up chain reactions.
So see, some of the missiles already have fuel in them, and if you just blow one up, it'll ignite the rest of the payload. Okay, destroying this fence is going to be important later on.
공격해! 피해! 침략자들! 나쁜 놈! 피해!
Support options are back online.
That's the jammer. It prevents you from using, it prevents you from calling in airstrikes. Okay, we don't really need this anymore. And you want to destroy vehicles when you're not using them for money, but also because the North Koreans will actually get into those vehicles and attack you with them.
죽어! 이 돼지 같은 놈! 돌격!
Oh crap, okay, hang on. There we go, tanks destroyed, okay. So we got that suppressed MP5, okay. Okay, now this is gonna be cool. Take a look at this. You call in the stealth bomber and use this to destroy all the missiles in the pattern if you get them like this.
Target acquired. Coming in now. Bombs free.
Nice.
General Song is as a father to the Korean people. Target acquired. Coming in now. Bombs free.
Excellent. You've destroyed all of the launches, putting an end to Choi's plans and making the world just a little safer. Lee is on the base somewhere, but you'll have to scout around for his exact location, or wait until the helicopter lands.
So about Choy is gonna try to evacuate by helicopter, and you have to shoot down his helicopter, otherwise you cannot get him afterwards. So he's gonna try to flee, and you gotta be quick in this part. Okay. Choi's gonna be up on the roof, if I remember this, yeah. And some of those command buildings, you can still destroy them, but you need specific missiles, specific airstrikes. They're armored. They're built like bunkers, basically.
He's on the roof. You need to find a way to either get up there or get him down.
Okay, now, I'm gonna shoot down his helicopters, because they're gonna come in to try to pick him up. I think there's like 2 or 3 that try to get him.
Helicopters have lifted off and are en route to Ichon.
What direction are they gonna... Oh. There we go. Got one already. Transport, okay. Shot down. Okay, I think there's still gonna be one more coming in. Get him. Oh, I see it on the map, actually. Another one down. Oh, this is an anti-tank missile, okay. There we go. Shut it down.
Well, Lee won't be flying out of Incheon now. Better act quickly before he realizes what happened.
One more still. And I think that's a Soviet helicopter. I could be wrong. I don't know helicopters that well, so I guess somebody tell me in the comments what kind of helicopters those are. But those are his evac helicopters. Okay, now we get him. And I'm really tempted to kill this human trafficking bastard, but the thing is, I'm just playing the game to take them all alive.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air. I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ.
Beautiful. Choice being verified. Bufodos one.
Nice, 125 grand. Okay, a lot more money. Got 1,200,000 now. Make sure also save your game periodically, because you can have it happen where a target will just die randomly and then you can't really go back. There we go, another one destroyed. Okay. King's captured. Okay. And I'll show you guys something really cool too here.
Exciting news, ladies and gentlemen. Lee Choy, the King of Clubs and Deng Huangbo's right-hand man, was captured last night, thanks to the efforts of Colonel Samuel Garrett and the Allied forces. This brings the Allies very close indeed to the Ace of Clubs.
So, yeah, that's the radio that you can hear from the GSRN van. Every single time you capture one of the targets, and again, the Allied forces don't want to admit that they are that they're using mercenaries. So that's why they always say that it's AN forces that have captured the target. Okay, gonna use this here. I just received an intel report from Joseph. His men are reporting that the Four of Clubs Yeom Park is operating somewhere north of Haiju. I'm not sure how reliable the intel is. I'm surprised it's coming from Joseph and not Sergey. It's really well put together too, very professional looking. Park specialized in blackmail and graft. Very savvy guy. Probably not to worry about in the fight. North of Haiju. Okay, where's Haiju? Haiju's right down here. Okay.
There's a number card nearby.
Oh.
Check your radar for the location.
Yeah, make sure to save your game because you never know when the target is gonna accidentally die. That can happen too. Three of clubs. This guy here, hang on. Three of clubs. I just received some files forwarded to my X-Ops account from a Chinese intelligence officer, probably Colonel Peng's idea. According to these documents, Chinese intelligence believes Su-yeong Kim is a Three of Clubs. It's currently south of Pyongyang, across the river. Kim's supposed to be a grunt, a strong arm man Huang Bo uses to threaten people. Expect him to run once he sees you. Oh, and that also counts as Pyongyang there, because the airport's south of Pyongyang across the river. So he was over here. This is the guy we were looking for last time. Okay.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air. I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ.
Here we go. Su-yeong Kim, 3 of clubs. Nice, 25 grand.
That'll be worth something to the Allies.
Let me see here. Kim is little more than a thug, responsible for recruiting most of the bodyguards and strong arm men used by Dong Huang Bo's operation. Kim has no formal education or military training. Instead, he relies on his own physical strength and willingness to kill without hesitation anyone who might interfere with his master's plans. Okay, so I guess we will wrap this up here, guys. Thank you guys for watching this part. I'll have the next part out for you guys as soon as I can. Take care, everyone.